guys. So yesterday I did an update about how I was having a lot of anxiety and depression and I wasn't functioning quite so well. Today is very similar, but I am forcing myself through it. I had the TV on while I was eating breakfast this morning, and it only takes me like 10 minutes to eat, and then the show that I was watching was like 45 minutes. So I realized that having the TV on is part of a thing that stops me from being productive. So as soon as I was done eating and the show ended, I turned off the TV and turned on the music instead because I tend to be more active when I have music playing. So I've been a little bit more active today. Um, I'm having some anxiety and depression issues that it's come to my attention that they should probably be addressed. Um, the last time that I went on antidepressants, and I swore I'd never do it again, uh, it, it never works because I am medical resistant. I've tried something from every single family of antidepressants, um, and each one I feel better, really better, for about 2-3 weeks, and then I either completely flatline and I'm completely numb. I feel nothing, which only leads to suicidal thoughts because it's like, what's the point? I feel nothing. Or I feel really good and then I plummet and all I can think about is suicide and how I just want to die. So antidepressants it's not for me. However, just a little backstory here. The last time that I went on antidepressants, what had happened was I had been in a very bad depression for a while, and I was considering getting help, but I didn't really have that thing that pushed me into it, that emphasis, or whatever, that starter, whatever. I don't know. Impetus. That's the word, not emphasis. Silly me. Impetus. I didn't really have the impetus. So, so I had been in college and I was having a meltdown because I was a senior and I was about to enter the real world where I didn't have a place that I needed to be at a specific time and things that I needed to get done by a specific time, and I wasn't sure how I was going to handle that, and I had a little bit of a snap. What happened was a girl who I would consider an acquaintance. She wasn't really a close friend. We didn't bond a lot. We had a few instances that was like bonding, but we weren't friends. Not close friends anyway. She came up to me one day after rehearsal. She pulled me aside, took me out of the theater, and said, I know that we don't know each other that well, but this is not you. There's something wrong. There's been something wrong for a little while, and I'm concerned, and I think you need to get help. And that that was it. That was the thing that pushed me to go get help, that someone who doesn't even know me can tell that this isn't me. Today, I received an email from basically a complete stranger. She's a friend of a friend. I have her on Facebook because she and I work together to throw a baby shower for our mutual friend. We've talked only a few times. She also has some anxiety issues, and I received an email informing me of some places in the city that offer charity care, not just for health, but for mental health as well, for therapy and psychiatry and all that jazz. So I'm a little bit concerned about myself that I haven't been able to notice that it's been so bad that a complete stranger has noticed. I'm a little frustrated at myself for that. I knew that the depression was getting bad. I started taking pictures of advertisements for, those antidepressant studies, because they come with free, like, psychological evaluations and stuff. I'm not really, again, I'm not going to do antidepressants because they don't work for me. They make things worse. But it would be good to get into some kind of therapy, and now that I have this information and all that, I'm going to be looking into that. It's a bit rough. Yesterday was a very hard day. As you saw in my video, I was down, really down, and then when I get down, I tend to get a little insecure, and I received 2 separate messages from 2 separate people about the person that I've kind of been spending a lot of time with, and it made me very nervous. It made me very jealous, which I've always been a very jealous person, but I do trust this person implicitly. So for me to get so jealous over just the tiniest things was very, very frustrating to me, and I decided that it was best not to say anything or do anything about it while I was in that state of, that frame of mind. I needed to think and process. So I know that I'm capable of logical thought. It's just hard to do when I'm so anxious and so depressed. But it becomes a problem when I care about this person, and I spend a lot of time with this person, and I see in myself this insecurity coming out, which looks a lot like I don't trust that person, and that's a problem, because it's not that at all. It's my insecurities. This other person also has some trust issues, and if I'm putting out my trust issues and this person is putting out their trust issues, there's going to be a lot of friction and a lot of butting heads and a lot of all that stuff that's just, it's negative, it's not good, and part of me spending time with this person is that it's a positive influence in my life, so I can see through the amount of anxiety that I'm having on my own, plus the email that I got from the basic stranger, and then this fear of mine of butting heads and there being negativity in an otherwise positive situation, that it's about time that I seek help again, which is terrifying for me, absolutely terrifying for me, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'm able to push through what I was going through yesterday, and I am able to recognize the issue within myself, and I am trying to make a positive step forward, and that's my update. So, wish me luck and all that jazz, and I'll keep y'all updated. Bye.